So, welcome to News Channel. So, my name is Joanna Martinez, and I will be your news reporter for today. So, today we are talking about the COVID 19 and the current situation in Canada and how the aviation industry is affected globally. So, in the mid March, all of Canada's provinces and territories declared states of emergency. The number of COVID 19 total cases in Canada was 18,447 as of April 8. The number of COVID 19 total deaths in Canada was 401 as of April 8. So we have in Newfoundland and Labrador, we have 228 cases with 2 deaths. Prince Edward Island with 22 cases, 0 deaths. And in Nova Scotia with 310 cases with 0 deaths. We have New Brunswick with 105 cases and 0 deaths. We have Quebec with 9,340 cases with 150 deaths. And we have here in Ontario with 5,276 cases with 174 deaths. And we have here in Manitoba with 217 cases with 3 deaths. Nunavut with 0 cases and 0 deaths. In Saskatchewan with 260 cases with 3 deaths. Alberta with 1,373 with 26 deaths. And we have here in British Columbia with 1,291 cases with 43 deaths. And we have here in Northwest Territories with 5 cases and 0 deaths. In Yukon with 7 cases with 0 deaths. So, under an order issued by the Federal Minister of Health under the Quarantine Act, as of March 26, all travelers, excluding essential workers, returning to the country are legally required to self-isolate for 14 days. This is just for for safety purposes. And we have several provinces have already instituted similar mandates as part of their respective state of emergency. So as of April 8th, that is the cases we have in total in COVID-19. So next, we are talking about the Canadian government. What is the Canadian government doing to keep this under control, this pandemic? So we have here the outbreak of COVID-19, the illness caused by the novel coronavirus originating in Wuhan, China, is a significant challenge for the entire world. This is kind of. And we have here the government of Canada has created the infrastructure to respond to the public health threats of the virus and is well prepared to act in collaboration with provincial and territorial governments and international partners to minimize the health, economic, and social impacts of this rapidly evolving public health issue. So Canada's response. So we have here the collaboration, we have evidence-informed decision making, we have proportionality, we have flexibility, and we have a precautionary approach, and we have use of established practices and systems. We have also here ethical decision making. So they also have plans, infrastructure, and resources to help ensure that the country would be well prepared to detect and respond to a pandemic outbreak. Here are some examples. So we have the creation of the Public Health Agency of Canada, which monitors and responds to disease outbreaks that could endanger the health of Canadians. We have the appointment of a chief public health officer who advises the government of Canada and Canadians on the steps they should take to protect their health, working in close collaboration with the chief medical officers of health in provinces and territories. We have also here the development of the Canadian Pandemic Influenza Preparedness Plan and Guidance for the Health Sector, which sets out guidance to prepare for and respond to a pandemic. We have here the enhancement of diagnostic capacity in the National Microbiology Laboratory, the strengthening of working relationships with the World Health Organization and other international partners, such as the United States Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. So, when it comes to aviation, different governments around the world have done to minimize the amount of spreading from one country to the next. So, amidst the COVID-19 outbreak that took its turning point as a global pandemic, all governments ceased international flights, which affected an aviation industry to help control and minimize the spread of the virus. Despite each government having a different approach in taking steps to regulating the situation, travelers are required to be quarantined and practice self-isolation for 14 to 21 days. So stay safe, everyone. Wash your hands properly and every day. So my name is Joanna Martinez, your news reporter for today, and this is News Channel. And thank you so much. Have a good day.